Today I wanted to tell you a story that finds its roots among mythologies and ancient writings all over the world. I'll get into the specific myths in a minute, but the through line that connects all of these stories is that of a sacred land, separate from our own, existing in isolation, unreachable to normal man, where the inhabitants live lives 10 times as long as ours, and they possess knowledge that even we in our modern era would find advanced. Only enlightened beings and heroes with the blood of gods have successfully reached these hidden lands. The stories differ. Some place this mythical location on a hidden island, or deep in caves within the earth, or hidden in the most remote areas of our planet. But the overarching theme is always the same. There is a land somewhere on this earth where man is forbidden, where only creatures of myth and legend are allowed. But where were these sacred places located? And what do these ancient stories really say about hidden lands? In Greek mythology, this land was known as the Garden of Hesperides, and has been compared throughout history to the biblical Garden of Eden for its similar motifs and inhabitants. The garden was home to the nymphs, the daughters of the Titan Atlas, who was subjected to hold up the weight of the world by Zeus after the Titan's defeat. The nymphs tended the garden and grew magical golden apples, which appear in several stories in Greek mythology, and were said to extend the life of whoever ate them and heal the body of ailments. No man could go to this land. It was guarded by a dragon they called Ladon, who inhabited the waters surrounding this island garden of Hesperides. In Chinese mythology, there's a story of a similar land, containing a sacred peach tree. The land is called Kunlun, and it's located somewhere in a mountainous terrain, possibly on an island as well. The land is inhabited only by gods, and the sacred peaches are tended to by a goddess known as the Sacred Mother of the West. The peach trees grant their consumer immortality and only ripen every few thousand years. When this happens, the goddess of the West invites all the gods and the 8 immortals of Chinese legend to partake and attain immortal life as a result. According to Chinese historians, only 2 mortals are said to have ever eaten these sacred fruits. The first of these was King Mu of the Zhao. According to the tales, the king had traveled to the Kunlun Mountains. He stayed at the Jade Pool for several days and was served peaches of immortality and wine. When the king tried to find the place again after leaving it, he was not able to do so. The second person to ever have been given these peaches was Emperor Wu of the Han Dynasty. The emperor is recorded to have been given several peaches by the goddess. These valuable fruits were so highly treasured by the emperor that their stones were preserved. One was believed to have survived up into the Ming Dynasty. The peach pit is said to have 10 characters engraved on it. In Tibetan Buddhism, there's a hidden kingdom said to exist somewhere in the Himalayan mountains, known as Shambhala, where only those who have become enlightened are welcome. The realm is said to be ruled by the future incarnation of Buddha, who has not yet revealed himself on earth. It is also said to be the place where the next incarnation of Vishnu will be born, ushering in the next age of Satya Yuga. It is written in the Kala Chakra Tantra prophecies from around 1,000 years ago that when the world declines into war and greed, and all is lost, the 25th incarnation of Vishnu will emerge from Shambhala with a huge army to vanquish dark forces and usher in a worldwide golden age. We also have the phenomena of phantom islands on early maps. Islands with entire civilizations and stories of explorers reaching their shores just gone. Nowhere to be found. Atlantis being the most well-known example. But we also have the missing island of Friesland in the North Atlantic, and legends of a missing island in the Indian Ocean known as Mu or Lemuria, where similarly to Atlantis the gods were said to live, and a magical advanced race of humans inhabited the land, until they were scattered and wiped from the face of the earth. This idea of hidden lands where magical beings live is also extremely popular in modern literature and art. Going back to our early modern history, Jules Verne's Journey to the Center of the Earth, where explorers travel through a dormant volcano to reach hidden realms within the Earth. Or in DC Comics' Wonder Woman in the 1940s, where a super powerful race of women live in a magical realm, only accessible with various phenomena and abilities. As well as Marvel's Shang-Chi created in the 1970s, where there's a secret village hidden from the rest of the world where the gods teach man super powerful forms of martial arts. And there are many other examples as well. But where are these otherworldly locations? And how did ancient man reach them, or even know about them? Well, there are many possibilities as to their location. We have giant caves, some of which have hundreds of miles of unexplored systems, like the Mammoth Cave system, the longest in the world, underneath Kentucky. Or the giant cave that was only just discovered in 1990, that contains its own ecosystem and has been a hotspot in extinct species research, the Son Doong Cave in Vietnam. Or could it be that these locations have been since buried underneath dirt and mud, possibly even in the ocean? Some even have theories that there are secret islands or even continents that are being hidden by governments and powerful entities. And others say these magical places exist in Antarctica, at our South Pole. And they point to Admiral Byrd's mission there in 1946, where he claimed to see advanced technology and areas of warmth and greenery. And many say these ancient tales speak of heavenly realms, not accessible to us mortals on Earth. The ancient Greeks believed certain portals existed, leading to the underworld or the realm of the gods on Mount Olympus. And across the Americas, natives believed in an underground city or place of the gods, where man first emerged in their creation myths. Some traditions place these spots in the Grand Canyon, or in the Black Hills, and deep in the Andes Mountains in South America. But we won't know for sure unless we truly explore our world and continue to ask questions even if they seem unlikely or fantastic. There are also many stories of those who have claimed to find these locations, but that will have to be for a later video. Go hit the subscribe button and stay tuned to see more. And if you want to help our channel, go check out our Patreon. And if you want to see another video where we look into mythologies and legends of fantastic creatures, click this video you see on the screen.